Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. A contest between conferences, Oracle Arena, Oakland, California, where the Warriors take their home floor. So Golden State will get the first possession. Look at Cleveland's starting group. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. And despite some of the injuries over the years, Andrew Bogut still one of the game's best shot blockers, averaging well over 2.5 a game in his career. And Greg, he protects the rim like few others can. A rugged play.
And last season, almost 3 block shots per game. And with all the offensive firepower around him, I think it really allows him to play to his strengths. That's why having a great team is about pieces of the puzzle fitting. He's a terrific piece for this group.
Curry gets the bucket. Here's Irving. Love with the screen on Curry. Kicks it out to Love. Again, Love missing. Outside, Green. It's deflected. Back to Bogut. Some nice passing by Golden State here. The drive by Green, and it is flushed down with a nice...
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra. On that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Back to Barnes. The feed to Bogut. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. Green breaking loose. Curry can't get it to go.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And it's Smith missing.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Goes up on the wing. Curry with another miss. For Cleveland, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
There's a good screen. Irving dishes to James. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
It's Curry outside. Again, Curry missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Irving with the ball. Guarded now by Andrew Bogut. Smith wide open. He fires. Knocks down the 3 balls. As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the 3-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
Curry kicks to Bogut. From deep 3-point range. Curry with another miss.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Craig, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. but he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Back to Thompson. On the wing, Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's 6 points for Draymond Green.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Warriors leading by 4. Back to Curry. From deep. Curry with another miss.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Love with a wide open look. And another 3 for Cleveland. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the advantage of playing with LeBron James, one of the best playmakers in the league. It's a good fit, I think, at this stage of his career, because right now they need him to score the basketball while he continues to improve his point guard skills. Now
here is Smith. Andrew Bogut unable to get his shot to go.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving. You know, one thing you can say about Kyrie Irving, as he's got more talent around him, he's become much more efficient offensively. Shot selection had been a question for him, but no longer as he's gotten more help.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. That's good from J.R. Smith.
And Irving with multiple 55-point games last season. The first player to do that since the great Kobe Bryant back in '07.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
They've definitely hit that groove. Oh!
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And so it's Golden State with it. The Cavaliers making the shot. And Thompson sends it back. Irving against Curry. LeBron James on the wing. No good. So Golden State will take it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something, you're right. On its way from Curry for 2. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The drive by James, back to Love. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Love's got 9.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's LeBron. The screen from Thompson. The Cavaliers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Free throw good, LeBron.
Hey, kid, you ready? All right, let's go.
And both free throws good for LeBron. And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Curry. Look at that shot! How did that go in?
How about that?
Oh! It's a tie game here in Oakland. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates.
We expect so much.
Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media he and LeBron deal with, but also, and Clark, perhaps the most demanding of all are the expectations they've got for each other.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, two guys who expect so much of themselves to start with, who naturally have a vision of how great the other guy should be. I mean, they're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from each other. And that's a lot of fun to watch.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
It's just been a long-range battle for them, and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
On the court for Cleveland, filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Channing Frye out there with Mozgov. And it's Dellavedova in at the point.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight. Dellavedova kicks to LeBron. No good from outside.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Thompson misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And it's Dellavedova missing.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And again, Stephen Curry. And it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
There's the bucket, good. And it's the Warriors with the ball. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Frye.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
And it's Dellavedova missing. Warriors leading by 4. Out to Thompson. Back to Curry. And Shumpert pulls it down.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Takes the 3. Kept alive. Here's Frye, and he lays it straight in. Frye's got his first points of the night.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound, and once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they're bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Dellavedova. Kicks it out to James. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. And that's 11 points for LeBron.
And those midseason trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot. Gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And the basket by Curry.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Yeah, and you know, they built the roster to how they play best mid-season. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room and into the team style of play.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA, none brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. Smith checked in for Shumpert. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Now, here is Smith. He's got 6. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. That'll put J.R. Smith on the line. They get Andre Iguodala. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Love. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris. What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor, Clark. He cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
And for Kevin Love last season, he didn't want to be called a stretch four, but the numbers suggest he was exactly that. Nearly 1 out of every 2 shots he took was from 3, a much higher ratio than at any other time in his career.
.59 seconds left to play here in the half. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Kyrie Irving. As Greg was talking about, Clark, back to Love, it wasn't his choice to camp out from 3 last year. It was designed that way to create operating space for both LeBron and Kyrie.
Yeah, you think about it, it's hard to ask a successful post player not to play to his strengths, but Love made the sacrifice, and I don't think he gets enough credit for that, Kevin.
Irving drives in. Here's Thompson. Green with the block. And Thompson kicks to Curry. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Thompson against LeBron. Pass to Love. That's tipped. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. Left side Curry. Got it off in time. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so that brings the first half to a close. Warriors lead by 6. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with LeBron, and you obviously have been very productive. How pleased are you with...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 29 points, 2 steals, and 4 assists. There was a lot to like about his first 2 quarters in this one. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
You know, 2 things went on in the first half. Yes, we saw good offense take advantage of mediocre defense, but we also saw a motivated team take advantage of a team that didn't want to hustle. They need an attitude adjustment.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots, and it's Bogut in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
LeBron with the bucket.
They're leaning on that mid-range shot right now. That's 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
And it's working. As long as the defense gives you space, hey, let it fly. Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Stolen by Thompson. To the inside, Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 5 assists tonight.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And he gets the bucket. 31 points for Steph Curry.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Irving with it. There's the pass to Love. Smith for 3. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Thompson misses. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Smith the pass to Love. The putback.
He sniffed out that board and then powered it back in.
Pure Mike Clark, so strong, going back up with that one.
Playing to his strength, too, guys. That's what he's capable of.
Offensive rebound. Green dishes to Bogut. Thompson outside. And stolen by Love. Irving kicks to LeBron. And it's Smith that time on the assist by James. James has got 6 assists in the game. Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Thompson from long range. The Cavaliers pull it in.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him that time. Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again. And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Cavaliers.
Stephen Curry.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Irving with a clean look. And another miss by Cleveland.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
The better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one. You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love, but I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch four-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
And both free throws good for Curry. And Draymond Green won't give you the superstar numbers of a Kevin Love, but he's got a deceptive impact, Clark, at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I call him a value-utility guy because he does a little bit of everything that brings value to your quest to win. His shooting has steadily gotten better, and while he's not an all-star yet, some of his total contributions on the floor, impressive.
Curry outside, and that's collected by Love.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
And it's Smith missing.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had one three ball in the first half, still bageled in the second. He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past two seasons.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Well, going back to Bogut when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. Greg, one of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
Here's Curry with the three. That's good. Curry's got 43 points.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
7 straight fast break points, Greg. They've got the defense gasping for breath right now.
They set the screen. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. They get it again. Thompson. And it's sent back by Bogut. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot by Curry, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 9.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Right on. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter in this situation. I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
On the wing, Green. Back to Curry. Pass to Iguodala. From deep. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Iguodala. 46 points for Steph Curry. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors ahead. And the final period of play just about to start. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Cleveland, Irving is out there. Matthew Dellavedova, and it's LeBron James. Then there's Channing Frye, and it's Shumpert in at the 3. On the wing, Shumpert. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Warriors leading by 13. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Curry, and the layup is good. Curry's got 51.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Shumpert with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Three-pointer, Dellavedova, and he gets the bucket.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him. How about that, breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
No one near James as he lets it go. And another three for Cleveland.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
It's Curry outside. Mozgov grabs the board.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see, Clark, that he has garnered the attention of the defense here. They are not going to allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Curry's shot is good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Hey guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skills. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. And we were talking about Iguodala's free throw shooting. It really is a miracle. He's become so efficient, Clark, in every other area of his game. But last year, in his 11th season, he shot the 2nd worst percentage of his career.
Sometimes, Kevin, it's simply a matter of confidence. You miss a few and it gets into your head, and before you know it, the harder you're trying, the worse it gets.
Mozgov passes to Fry. Second chance shot, count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Mozgov.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Here's Curry with the 3. The shot no good, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Feeds it to Dellavedova. Down low, and there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That is his first foul of the game. For the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And Smith subbed in for Iman Shumpert. From deep, Green. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's Smith penetrating. Gets it down to single digits.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Warriors leading by 9. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. LeBron against Thompson. James, count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Curry's shot is off.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense. He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his 2nd this half.
Warriors leading by 6. Thompson from long range. Good work defensively by Smith. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. James dishes to Love. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 7th assist in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Out to Thompson. To the wing right side. Here's Curry with the 3, and that is good. Curry's got 58.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're behind by 7. 1:12 left in the fourth. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Irving's checked in. .112 left here in the fourth quarter. The drive by Love. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Cavaliers timeout.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 5. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter of this one. James outside.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Thompson for the triple. The shot is off. Excellent defense there from Smith. Irving, good look. Warriors with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Connects.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Left side, Love. Nice D from Bogut. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul.
23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're losing by 7. 23 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
You know, I think he's just trying to send his team a message, you know, not willing to give up on this game just yet. Just trying to instill that fight in this group.
Yeah, hey, I'm all for giving messages and teaching lessons, and I respect that, but at some point, if it's over, it's over. I mean, you need to be looking at the next one. This one's done. Forget about it. Let's move on.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Three-pointer, Dellavedova. Green with the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
He has 2.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do. And
Yes, Kevin, thank you.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
He was literally unstoppable tonight, Ernie. Those defenders that were trying to guard him are going to have nightmares tonight. He put on a clinic on how to break down the defense. With that kind of performance, it's going to be hard to repeat it.
Well, his shooting percentage up there in the high 50s speaks to how smart his shot selection was. It was really an intelligent game he played, plain and simple. It's all about protecting each possession, and he set the example for them with his excellent decision-making.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season.